I hope you can hear me now. I think the Mhm. Okay, we'll be waiting out for the others. Okay, I'm so sorry about that. The All right, so this is for the July forecast. We'll be starting out first with Aries. I'll be doing your general finances, love, sex, health, and oracle cards. Okay, so we'll be doing the Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer, and then tomorrow we'll be doing the Leo, Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio. Third day will be Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. All right, let's start. Now, I just mentioned that I will be doing the Leo tomorrow. I hope all of you are having some good times, even though there are a lot of things that's been happening and going on during the retrograde. It's been like one hell of a crazy week for me. So, mhm. All right. Mm-hmm. Aries, looks like you got a lot of choices. Did I start it out too early? Anyway, we'll be doing this until 9 o'clock. All right, now we'll be doing your house. Okay, lastly, your oracle cards. Some of you are currently celebrating a victory in business, work, or like a job offer that you just recently got. So, all right, let's start now. Okay, Aries, all right. Hmm. Okay, anyway, Aries, looks like you will love the victory that will be coming your way. If you're into family business, um there there are actually two good things that will be happening to you. There will be a like an approval, or if you're into some sort of a loan or something like that, there will be an approval and money that you'll be getting, a client that you'll be getting, acquisition merchants and stuff like that. So there will be some success. But the problem here is there will also be some issues about the family. One that wants to get out of, I don't know, like um out of the company or out of the the agreement, and they just want to sell off their shares and something like that. And I feel like there will be a little bit of a confrontation. Okay, this will be handled by you, and I feel like this will be all under control, so you don't really have to worry about this. But what's important is that the major thing, the major problem that you've been like so worried about for the past few days, weeks, or months, or possibly years, it will finally be over. There will be some light that will be, that will be shed into your dark days. Some of you, some people will be moving into a new office, especially if you're into a building. There will be a change of place, change of pace, and change of environment that you need to sacrifice for a little bit. Okay, now you are having a hard time Hello, Magnolia. You are having a hard time making a decision whether, like it's a building type or it's it's a type of a place or commercial area that you're kind of having a little bit of an indecision. But I feel like you also need to consult four more people about this. The only thing here is I can see some more problems that will be coming your way when it comes to partnerships. Okay, or there will be some dissolution that you will have to face again, which is, I just said it. Okay, one will be moving out, or one wants to step out of the agreement, and it seems like they want to force their money out, or which is obviously you cannot really get the money right now because everything happens to, I mean, everything needs to go through the process. So I feel like this younger air sign, or this air sign that will be acting so impatient and that will be squeezing you for whatever it is. Because the problem here is this person will be acting so bitter. Okay, there's something that they want to happen, or they have an idea. There's like a contribution that they want to, that they've been pushing, and the board members or whatever it is, or could be the people around the team or the management won't listen to him. So he feels like, okay, you don't want my idea, I don't feel so useful here, so might as well just leave, which is very immature for me. Now let's pull out more clarifications for that. Did I start out early? Some actually say that it's so early, but anyway, um, you will be consulting somebody from the past, and this is somebody that is in a different place. Okay, this person is more well aware, more well versed, or it's like they know the in and out of this whole thing when it comes to this business, and you will be getting more advice, possibly some financial assistance. Okay. um I also feel like you will try to plan for a trip, but I don't really feel like this is the right time for that. You need to finish off whatever that's needed to be finished off, and I feel like you need to, yeah, you need to keep on working on the contracts, the upcoming contracts, and there will be some more paperwork that needs to be done for this to really finish off and take off right before you start out another project. If you are into the engineering, building, supplies, construction, development, or something like that, um, I feel like there will be another project that will be initiated. I'm also picking up some people that's working for the gas industry. You need to be a little bit more careful with your decision. Okay, if there is something that you want to start, merge, or reinvest your money into, this is not really the right time, especially for the next 3 to 4 months. Just keep whatever it is that you have right now, and whatever it is that you're trying to discard, it will be discarded successfully within the next 3 months or 3 weeks. But until then, until next year, it's not really safe for you to create another investment. Now, to those of you who's under employment, it seems like you will be called out by an old company. Okay, you'll be called out by another, like a former boss or former colleague, and they want your expertise. Either they will be offering you a freelance job or a freelance consultation, or for you to be like an outsourced consultant of the company, because they're kind of having a hard time going through with their labor crisis, and they needed your help, or they needed somebody like you with that kind of expertise. So there will be three big opportunities coming your way this month. Okay, I just feel like when it comes to your personal, or when it comes to your family, expect a lot more dramas that will be coming your way. Okay, some of you, I feel like you're trying to rebuild your marital foundation, but I feel like at the third or last week of this month, there will be some problems that will be arising again. There will be some disconnection, or possibly some secrets that will be revealed, or there will be some financial confrontations as well. Either you or your partner is trying to, there will be some financial issues. Okay, someone will be accusing hiding some money or something like that. There will be some funds that will be missing, and it's like there will be some confrontations between the two of you, and it will just affect more of your, starting all over again. Now let's continue. This time you want to be more wiser with your, with your financial management and with your budgeting. It seems like to some of you who already owns like stocks or bonds or something like that, um, more of a financial investment, you will try to keep some and you will try to discard some, okay, and reinvest it into something else. Some of you are really sticking around with the real estate, which is, I don't really feel like this is the right time for that. Okay, it depends, but I feel like this is not really the right time for that. Whatever it is that you have right now, just try to keep it for now, but do not be in a hurry to reinvest it. I feel like some of you are thinking about another project, investing in another project, or merging into some international whatever. Okay. See, there will be a contract, or there will be like projected value or investment that you think that will be taking you to a new height of investment or figure, but it's not really going to pan out well. Some of you also needs to be careful in signing up for new contracts or initiating or executing any contracts, especially if you're not really, clear about the stipulations that will be indicated there. Just be very careful in signing any other contracts, especially until the 23rd of this month. Okay. Some of you are going through some divorce, child support, something like that. Okay. Now, there is like especially if you're with a water sign, there is a partnership or like an alliance that you're trying to save, but you feel like this person is just, or this person, this partnership, this business, or this, this connection is just weighing too heavily in your company and in your, in your portfolio. So you're thinking that maybe it's just the right time to let this one go, even though that they will try to fight back, or even though that they will try to contest, like, like we've been partners for how many years or months or something like that, and then now you're just gonna try to, include us in your dissolution with your company. So this is going to be like really complicated. This is not really the right time to take an action for this. But in overall, your finances for this month will be moving, progressive, and there will be continuous flow. Okay, for those who are working, seeking some employment, there will be three job offers that will be coming your way that you can choose from. The third one, the first one will be like, okay, it's they will be offering something the same that you used to have in the past, and um the second one will be, it's too shady. The third one will be much better, in terms of remuneration, the benefits. It's also more realistic as well, the responsibilities, the company, and um the policy as well, the management designs, plus the timing. The good thing about the third offer about the from this company, they will be offering you like a very flexible work timing. You can even work at home. So I feel like it's much better for you to go and accept that. Now, let's take a look at your sex life. It is supposedly, this is, anyway, it's already ooh, I just mentioned that, by the end of the month there will be some confrontations when it comes to those who's been trying to rebuild their, their marriage or their relationship, um it will only be very sweet at first, but then as time goes by, one of you will be very possessive, condescending. The other one is also a little bit discontented, as if you can see that this woman is trying to look into a portrait, or it's like they are trying to, like remember somebody from the past, or they are trying to remember how it used to be. Like there's also a dove, a pair of doves in her feet. So I feel like this person, it's like you're just trying to, like force something to happen out of pride. And then there will also be some backstabbing and gossiping, that will also be affecting your relationship, which is, if the two of you are not really strong, then there is a possibility of you really getting it on. But if you really love each other, I feel like you can conquer this. Um, Also, there is an issue with a fire sign or a water sign, that either you're working with or your partner is working with. Okay. I feel like some of you are already aware of this affair. There's also like like a threat that you need to stop that. Otherwise, I'll be doing this, I'll be doing that. And just as when you're about to walk away, you feel like, let's try it once again, to see if it's not really going to work out this time, then let's just walk away from each other. But then there will be like too much possessiveness, and there will be too much confrontations, and it's like this person is still looking for something else. This is this is what's going to be hurting you even more. And yep, seems like the affair will still be ongoing. This person will still be doing, either you or your partner will be doing this still right behind you. And even though you're trying your best to rebuild your foundation, there's still three people in the picture. There's still three people in your relationship. So you want to, it's like you want to know what is it that this person want, because it feels more of a challenge for you, especially if you're with another fire sign or with another water sign. Okay, water, air, or fire. It seems like you want to know what's been like drawing them to other people, because you want to be like that, or you want to, I don't know, like give whatever it is that this person want. I feel like both of you needs a bit of an adventure. Hmm. Try to do it outside. Anyway, when it comes to your love life, ooh, some of you who's with a water sign or air sign or fire sign, just mentioned this. You are already trying to make a decision whether this is still worthy of your time, or worthy of your decision to really reignite this. As I feel like, you already came out here as the Page of Cups. The patience is there, the love is still there, but it's like, the chances are very slim. There are a lot of things that already took place in the past. At first, you were like very zealous and very like pushy. Let's do this. I'm gonna let's buy a new house. Let's move to a new house. I'm gonna buy you this. I'm gonna buy you that. There are too many promises, and then later on, when you're already there, now there's like too much confrontations and arguments. Arguments will be starting around middle of the month. Okay. The High Priestess, Knight of Swords, the Lovers, and the Devil. Especially if you're with someone younger than you, or someone is very matured, this person is still doing whatever it is that they used to do in the past. And this will just give you a lot more indecisions. Some of you are thinking maybe we should just move to a new place, new state, city, or possibly country. But Ask yourself if this is really worthy of your sacrifices. I also feel like some of you are getting linked to another fire sign, or you will be meeting another fire sign while you're traveling. This came out in the I remember this in your last reading as well, that there is a fire sign that will be coming your way or coming across you, that which is more likely a test to see if you're really ready for this new beginnings, because you've been standing at a crossroads and you've been delaying both of your new chapters. You don't know what it is that you really want. You don't know what it is that that you really want at this point. You want to have a family, you want to start all over again, you want to like rebuild your foundations again. As I feel like the only thing that's been holding down this marriage or this relationship is more likely an ego need. I'm also seeing some strong family ties or something like that. Some of you already have some children. I feel like it's for the sake of your children. But as far as love is concerned, it's very, very minimal. Okay. I don't really feel like it's I don't really feel like the that's the reason why you're trying to stay in this kind of relationship, especially if you're in the field of IT, okay, or fire industry. Now, when it comes to your health, you need to be a little bit more hygienic. Okay, speaking of, oh well, there will be some issues with your bones, teeth, rheumatism, arthritis, oh, and muscle pain. You also need to be a little bit more hygienic. Be careful with the water contamination that will be affecting your health. Some of you will also be having some issues with your eyes, blurriness. You also need to change the grade of your reading glasses. Some of you are very, I mean, there's nothing wrong if you're vegan, but some of you are, like you need to look for some more supplements for the missing nutrients in your body. And this is the reason why you've been having some issues with your health. All right. Some of you are also very outdoorsy, but you need to take care of your skin and protect it from skin cancer. Be careful in wild animals, animal attacks, and asthma. Ooh, and athlete's food. Mm. Um, be careful in eating octopus, okay? Especially if you're into exotic stuff. Ugh. Be very, very careful. You might get a food poisoning. All right. And again, be careful in wild animals and protect your immune system. You need to enhance it. And for those of you who's been smoking, you need to be a little bit more health conscious, like clean living. Again, your immune system that came out here, you also need to start meditating and don't self medicate. Okay. The third week of this month, I don't see any problem, but the first week and the second week, that's the only time that you will have some issues slowly with your health. And the last week of this month, you'll have a hard time moving around, muscle pain, body ache. I also feel like some of you will be dislocating something. Either it's a bone or it's like you're going to have some problems moving around because there is like a vein or bone that will be displaced or something like that. So you need to visit a chiropractor. And I'm picking up snakes to some of you. Be very careful. Okay. So fourth week, I don't see any much problems when it comes to your health. Third, it's just your immune system, but be careful around first and second. Okay, that's the time that you'll have some major issues with your health, especially if you have some heart issues. Okay. All right. No, this we I'll be doing the Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. Okay. And then tomorrow will be Leo, Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio. The third day will be Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. So I'm not gonna do all the signs this morning. All right. All right. Happy, thinker, and blessed. Sometimes you worry too much about your life, but you are also failing to see and identify how blessed you are. Like you seem to, you seem to have helpful people around you. Every time that you're into trouble, there's always help that comes in the way. It's like you're over analyzing everything. You're always in your head, but it's like you're focusing too much on the problem, but you're not focusing on the solution. You also need to learn how to forgive, to mend, okay, and to heal. You also need to stop pretending in front of other people. Now, I just said that you're already facing, the crossroads, as this card is a fork in the road. Okay. And there's also like a never ending story. See, the thing here is there is something in your life that's supposed to be ending, but you're trying to hold on to it just because of wrong reasons. Okay. It depends on the situation, it depends on the culture, ethnicity, the country that you're in right now, or whatever it is. Okay. But I feel like if you want to be happy, don't try to fight the changes that's already taking place in your life. Okay. You will also um like finding yourself in the shoes of another person, and that is the only time that you will see their things in their own perspective, and you feel like, yeah, I do get you now, I do understand you, this is how it feels, like this and that. Okay, there is also somebody who will be offering you like great words of advice, or somebody who's older than you, somebody who've already gone through the things that you're going through right now, and they will also be telling you, listen, I've already gone through that, been there, done that, and blah, 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 blah. Okay. So you will know what will be the next step. But I don't really see any actions that you will be taking anytime soon. I feel like you will still be delaying this. You will be enjoying the chase. And right before you take any chance, or right before you do something about it, there will be a lot more troubles. And the person that you're with right now, not to mention that it will also be more troublesome. There will be some issues about jealousy, confrontations. It's like, I feel like they're also having some, um, their behaviors will also be a little bit erratic, and having some PMS or something like that. Okay, now all that glitters here and now in Orphan. You see, Aries, you're very blessed. Okay, even last year. But the problem here is you easily get tempted with very attractive stuff or things or people that's just right on the outside, and you fail to gain some more insights or clarity if they're really like that on the inside. Okay. And I feel like you also need to stop looking back into the past, living in the past, holding grudges from people from the past. And then when things tend to be so heavy, and sometimes people don't know how to fix you, or they don't know how to reach out to you, or don't know how to help you. And then this is the time that you feel like, why am I so alone in this world? Sometimes you feel like you're such an orphan. It's like you know you're scorning the universe as well. Like, why is it that I can't have this, I can't have that? Some of you are um having some father issues, memories about losses, going through some issues with your childhood or father or something like that. And this is the reason why you've been losing your weight. There's like a very deep pain, gash, wound that it's like it's only dried up on the surface, but it's still pretty much fresh on the inside and you're continuously bleeding. If you're not going to nurse your wound and if you're not going to do anything about that, you will just continuously, lose your way. You're blessed, actually. There are a lot of people who is more than willing to help you, but not all the time it will be like that. It's time for you to wake up, be a little bit more logical, since that you keep on thinking, 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 and you're very walled up. You also have some big trust issues. So I feel like there are some things that you need to address right within you if you want to rectify your mistakes of the past. All right. Hello. Okay, hold on. Hi, Lulu. Okay, so we'll be doing the Taurus next. How are y'all doing? This is the first time that I you know, go on live right after the COVID, and yeah. I hope that all of you are doing fine, and you know. Okay, now this is for Taurus, okay? I'll be putting the timestamps right after the video. Hmm. Taurus, you are traveling. Or there's a travel that you're planning to go for. See. Let me read this first. You're planning to go on a trip to search for something more of a better ground or more of a better surroundings, and you've been thinking like, what's out there for me? Okay, like you want to see what's behind the walls, or like you want to see more potentials, and you want to reach up more of your, when you want to reach up more of your dreams or something like that. You want to explore, look for new adventures, because wherever you are right now, you feel so stuck. Okay, and you're also trying to look more deeper right within you, especially if you have a water sign in your chart. It's like you're trying to do some reflection, and you're also trying to look more into yourself. Like, is this really the right path for me? Am I really in the right place? Okay, am I really doing the right thing? But all in all, you really want to have like brand new beginnings all together. Okay, let me read this first before I lay down the other cards. There is a friend of yours which is either it's a water sign or a fire sign that you're thinking about. It's like you're waiting for this person to either come visit or for you to be reunited or something like that. And it's like you're looking forward to spend time with this person, to be with this person. Um, Either they have water sign or Aquarius or fire sign in their chart. Okay. Um, it's like you're more excited, you're more than happy, and you really want to see where this, if this person will be much more useful to you, because I feel like this person is more of a, like guide or mature than you, and you're looking for somebody who will be your compass or who will be your navigator and tell you like, yeah, this is where you should be going. No, this is, like this is not really appropriate for you or something like that. You're looking for somebody who will be telling you like you're on the right track. I also feel like you, or it could be like a very healthy and loving friendship. Okay. But it's like you have this deep fondness for this person. And there's like just like at the Two of Cups. Either you feel like this person is somebody that reflects you, somebody that is your equal half, or somebody that's more likely your twins, or like a mirror of you, or somebody exactly like you. So I don't really feel like, anyway, it's more of a loving friendship. Now, there's also an air sign that you're going to be walking away from, or there is an agreement, contract. Some of you are also going through a divorce, or some of you are going through some of you are going through some, um, it's like there's a contract that you're trying to free yourself up from. Contract, agreement, or it could be that some of you are working with the government, military, legal law, or something like that, and there is a legal binding that's been stopping you, preventing you from moving on or from moving away, and you feel like, like you just want to start all over again, even though that there is something that you need to sacrifice for this. Okay, let me pull out more clarifications for this. You need to be a little bit more careful with your decision. Don't rush into anything. Think things first, since that you're a very analytical, you're very sharp, Taurus. Okay, you're very um analytical, you're very intelligent. But the problem here is your weakness is your heart. Okay, when you fall in love, that's the time that you're losing yourself and you're losing logic into yourself, and you need to be very careful with this. If there is somebody that you want to go after, run after, that you really want to be with, that's the reason why that you're more than willing to sacrifice this, whatever it is, contract, partnership, agreement, or because I'm also seeing some, that there will be some issues with your license. So be careful with your steps, be careful with your plans, be careful with whatever it is that you're planning to do, because there will be a lot of things that will be at risk. Especially that I feel like someone is holding you, or they have a grip on you. I also feel like some of you are connected, or your ex is working in the military or government or something like that. That's why it's so hard for you to move on to a different city or a different place. But in terms of finances, it will be a very good and fruitful month for you. If you're trying to look for a new job or new partnership or office, I mean, I don't see any problem. The first job, like, well, not really the first job. Everything or all the jobs or all the companies that you'll be applying for, they're going to be very interested in your qualifications. And I feel like you will be landing in a job that either you used to do before or that you really want to do ever since. This is, there's like a job practice, or there's like something that you have in mind that you feel like, I'm going to be so good at this. Okay, I want to do this again. Okay. I feel like some of you are very overly intelligent or overqualified or overeducated. Oh, well, if that is, that's really you, but I feel like you don't really have to worry about starting all over again. You will be very blessed. And you know what? You moving away from the toxic situation or the toxic environment that you're currently in or that you used to be in, it will be more of a blessing in disguise because it's been preventing you from going up, progressing, developing, reaching up to your dreams and high potentials, and reaching up to your um, destiny. Okay. I also feel like you will be able to contact somebody from the past or somebody that you, especially if you're already single. This person is somebody that you really regard as your soulmate, someone that I got the Three of Cups, either you're already in friends with, connected to your friends. You used to be working together, or there's like something that binded you in the past together. And I feel like you'll be communicating with this person and give them the good news. Either it's an earth sign, another earth sign, or a fire sign. Okay. I feel like there's just like a little bit of a pride that will get in the way, but I feel like you will be very pushy, or you'll be it's like what do you call this? You'll be very um persuasive. Okay. I just feel like for some reason there's somebody from your family that will not be very pleased with this. But anyway, like you don't really have to tell them everything. What's important is that you are doing whatever it is that will make you happy. All right, let's proceed to your finances. Hello, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao. Hello, kumusta? No, Liz, this is for Taurus. Okay. Okay, let's take a look at your finances. I feel like it's much better if I'll just address the cards one by one so that it won't be really that cluttered. Oh, okay. Some of you needs to be careful with a promise. Let's say, for example, that your boss will tell you, okay, there's like an opening or there's like a promotion that we want to provide you, give you. And then it's just more of additional, it's a promotion, but it's more of an additional responsibility, but not really like they won't be giving any salary raise or something like that. And for you it's like, I've been doing this for how many years now, and I've been taking too much responsibilities just to prove myself to this company, and now here we go again. I mean, it's okay, but I feel like if you will be entering into this kind of agreement, it's going to take some time again. If you're going to be accepting this job, chances are they will only be giving you a raise around December, not anytime soon. So it is much better if you would just decide to embark a new journey in a different place, country, city, like something like that. And yep, Three of Pentacles. It seems like there is already a new foundation that already awaits you. I also got the Three of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Empress, and the Five of Pentacles. Well, the Five of Pentacles is just more of, your new beginnings that you will be taking over and that you will also be facing. But I feel like you will be helped out with good people, especially this fire sign woman or fire sign person. Okay. You have two choices here. I don't see any problem with your job. I don't see any problem with your finances. In fact, that this is more of a blessed month or year for you, Taurus. Now, the thing here is, I just feel like there will be a lot of people that will try to take advantage of you. Okay. Um, I feel like you will be looking for some guiding light or for some insights and for some uh, more likely sign or symbol. If this is really the right place for you, or if this is really like a sign for you to just move on and pursue a different path. Because, like what I said, if there is a country or a place that you're thinking about, and then the moment that you spread out your CV or your resume, all of the companies that you'll be applying for, they will be contacting you and say, yeah, we're interested in you, come and join us for an interview, or like let's sit down and talk and something like that. They're going to be very interested in your qualifications and in your experiences, and it's only a matter of making the right choice. Of course, you can't really take all of them, and not to mention that you know the global crisis that's been ongoing. So you also need to be a little bit more careful in making a decision. Okay, but I feel like these are all high paying job, and especially with the Nine of Cups that came out here. Okay, the Temperance, King of Wands, Knight of Swords, Five of Wands, and the Ten of Swords. Be very careful with a fire sign person. There are two, one, a man and a woman in your company that at the time that they're going to find out your plan of moving, resigning, quitting, or transferring to another company, or you're already applying to to another place, they will try to sabotage this for you. Yeah, that's also another issue. In your company, the management likes your performance. They want you, they love you. The problem here is there are a lot of people who's been like talking right behind you, forming a lot of gossips, slandering you. And it's like they're also, you know, could be because they don't really have that much work. So I feel like they're also trying to, like entertain themselves by gossiping about you. Well, the good thing about it is that, people won't be talking about you if you're nobody or if you're not really that important, right? But basically, from everything that came out here, it's up to you if you want to retain, but I'm telling you, the progress will be very, 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 very slow. It's going to take up like late part of next year. Sorry, late part of this year or around spring next year. But if you will be a little bit more careful, discreet, because the problem with you is because, every time that you have a plan, some of you, I'm not saying that all of you, because Taurians are very quiet, but some of you tend to, like relay your business to other people, and you're very excited to always bridge down your whatever your plans or your life to other people, and that's why other people get so, they tend to misinterpret you or something like that, and they tend to sabotage you. Okay, so let's take a look now at your love life. Hello to the new people in the chat room. I'm already doing the Taurus. Okay, this is still Taurus, and next one will be Gemini. Travel. You're really traveling. Fire sign. Some of you is married to a fire sign that is more conscious of what other people are going to say rather than what you're going to say. It looks like there will be some battle of the sexes, or there will be some bickering and bantering that will be happening. It looks like this person won't believe with your plans, with whatever you like, whatever you plan for your career or something like that. That's why you'll be keeping things from this person, and unfortunately they're gonna know. Okay, they're gonna know. They're also gonna try and stop you. Some of you are always seeking for some outlet, or like a grace exit to the situation. Some of you are not so happy with this, but you don't have any other choice. But it's time for a change, as the chariot is like fastly approaching into your life. Some of you are actually resisting the changes that's been coming into your life, because you're so afraid. What if like this? What if like that? You just want to hold on to your security and to your comfortability. But you just need to have a little bit of a trust to the universe that there is something far better and bigger, that already awaits you. You're really traveling within the secondary 2 days, 2 weeks, or 2 months. Okay. And I don't know why I'm picking up Australia to some of you, or Austria. And I feel like you're only waiting for the money to come. You're waiting for the right opportunity. Some of you already have some children, or some of you who already have some family or something like that. This is the only thing that's been like stopping you, preventing you from leaving. Whew. Wow. Okay. Some of you, this is also the same thing that came out here. Three of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. There is a betrayal, or there is something that you've already begun, or initiated 3 days or 3 weeks, or no, sorry, 3 days or 3 weeks ago, or 3 months ago. And there is something that actually changed your life abruptly. But it seems like both of you acted like two sword people. You've cut off each other. You've cut off this person, the other person cut you off. I got the Three of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, the Judgment, Knight of Cups, Eight of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. It looks like there is something that you did not reveal or say to this person, that you're so afraid to be discovered, or that you're so afraid that this person will know. But I feel like your conscience will be nudging you that eventually you will try to communicate with this person around the third week of this month. It's something about where you live, who you're going to live, or it's something about like moving in together, or a house. It's like some of you are, like heartbroken over a lie or game that you have started yourself, and now the joke's on you. Okay, it kind of backfired on you, because the outcome, or whatever it is that you have planned, or that you want to do to this person, it backfired on you. So you're the one who's being judged right now instead of the other person. And financially, it seems like there are also a lot of things that you're trying to make a decision about, but all you want right now is just to save. Well, you already have your own savings, but you just want to increase more. and start all over again, start a clean slate, and you want to, navigate your own life, start all over again. Ooh. Ooh. There is a water sign that you're stuck to, or that you're stuck with, some of you, okay? Either this person, but I feel like you already know this person, as I got the Six of Cups. And then the Lovers. It looks like this is the person that will be either saving you, covering you up, or that you really want to end up with, or someone that you want to marry. Okay? But there will be a bit of a problem right before you start and create some new beginnings for yourselves. Make sure that you will be finishing off whatever that you need to finish off with this person. Okay? Because I feel like there will still be some disturbances. Personally, I feel like you also have a lot of options here: air sign and water sign and fire sign. But you want to end up with this water sign. Okay? I feel like you already know who this person is, and they're very hardworking. All right, let's take a look at your sex life. Hello, Marietta. Hello. Oh, thank you. I'm just I'm just about to go to Gemini, but I'm already done with the Aries. I'll be posting the timestamp right after this video. Okay. Taurus, this is your card, the High Priestess. It looks like in the past you've dealt with somebody who's very possessive, sneaky. It's like this person's been on and off, on and off. Like they're gonna woo you when you're about to go, and then when once they already got what they want from you, and then they're just gonna keep on pushing you away, acting like they own you, or something like that, until that you already reach up to the point like, I'm so sick and tired of this kind of situation. All right. So you want to concentrate on yourself. You want to beautify yourself, act like a goddess. And I feel like you have two more options, but then there is a fire sign that's been like holding you back. So some of you are also still looking for the physical, what do you call this? Like it's like you're looking for somebody that you can be sexually compatible with. You're still on the lookout. You're still trying to explore. You feel like, you know, whoever it is that you've been with in the past, it's so hard for you to get satisfied, or especially if you're with an emperor right now or an Aries. Um, it's like you're comparing your sex life to your friends, and there are also some discontentment, and you're still looking for like whoever it is that can give you that, like wow or fireworks. Okay. Um. hmm. It looks like the person that you're with right now as well. If you're already married or already in a relationship or domesticated situation, looks like this person is very insecure. They're very dominant, and they're very possessive as well. So, I mean, who wouldn't be? Especially if you're good looking and you're such a good catch. So obviously, they're also going to be very paranoid that you're looking into greener pasture. Um, I feel like you will be meeting somebody who will be giving you all of that pleasure. You see, the thing here is the only there's something that you're kind of missing. You're looking for for a physical satisfaction, but you're forgetting something, that it's also very important to make love to somebody that you're so in love with, or somebody who also loves you, because the touch, the kiss, and everything else is very, the spark, the electrifying thing when two becomes one, is it's actually different. So this is what you're looking for with this person that you're with, is if you're already with somebody, or if you're single. um Try to look for something that will give you that feeling of spark. Okay, so that you won't keep on jumping from one person to another and you feel like, nah, like taste so bland, or nah, you're not really that good. Okay, I feel like you will have a lot of options and choices here if you're single. I'm getting six. And if you're already with somebody right now, I feel like things will just become even more blunt and very difficult for you. Yep. And you will keep on looking back into the past. And this person is also very jealous about somebody from the past. So, and the more that this person acts like this, the more you're losing your appetite or something like that. So, the thing that you're missing, or the thing that you're looking for in this kind of situation or feeling, it's the love, the connection. It's not just the physical aspect. You can have sex without love, you can love without sex. Okay? But if you'll be combining it both, it's going to be like a real explosive. Let's take a look at your health, finally. After Taurus, I'll be taking a break. Okay? You can ask your one question before we proceed to Gemini and Cancer. I need to rest my throat. Okay? Uh, hmm. By the way, single Taurus, you're going to have a lot of sex this month. Okay? Be very careful. Be very careful, especially that you're going to be having sex with someone who's not so clean down there. So be very careful. Um, all right. I don't see any problem much with your health, except that you need to lessen your intake of carbohydrates because you're already gaining weight. But aside from that, other health issues, I feel like you'll be doing fine. In fact that your health is getting even stronger. By the end of the month, be very careful with urinary tract infection. Or if you will start noticing that your feet or calf or your eyes are starting to get a little bit more puffy, it has something to do with your kidney. Um, this is also not the right month for you to go for any dermatological surgery or rectification, whatever it is. Avoid breast augmentation as well. I don't feel like you need it. Um, oh, and teeth and gums. That's the only thing that you're going to have a problem. Some of you will also be going for some dental, I don't know, like something about the teeth. Okay, that you want to replace your teeth, or you want to go for some, whatever, for it to beautify or something like that, but it will go haywire. Try to reschedule that around middle of next month. Okay. And I just mentioned it. Okay. I told you that some of you will be having a lot of sex during this month, but be very careful. Be very, very careful. I feel like it's not really advisable for you to be a little bit more active during this month. I mean, it's okay for you to have fun, go out there, but make sure you're going to be choosing the right person. Let's take a look at your. Mhm. You'll be reaching far. It's just that you need to make the right choice. And you procrastinate. The problem with you is that it takes time for you to make a decision. You let the time pass you by. It's like instead of you haggling with the time, or instead of you like, okay, I might run out of time, you expect the time to wait out for you until you made up your mind. And you also need to stop living in two different worlds. Okay, you want the colored one, be with the colored one. But if you will just keep on living in the past, then you will get stuck in a black and white. Okay, here and now, the past and the future. I just said it, and all that glitters and yin and yang. It's actually funny that these two came out both at the same time. You're out of balance. Okay, you need to meditate. You need to release your emotional, physical, spiritual, mental toxins because it's been like eating you up. You also need to have some more sleep. Okay, you're burned out and you've been pushing yourself too hard just to accomplish something. But you also need to pay attention that the more you try to push yourself, the more you're not really accomplishing something at the right time. Okay, it's like you're just buying time and it's just, like prolonging more and more. Okay, family issues by the book. You're too conventional. Try to think outside the box. Okay, family issues, the never ending story. It seems like there's also a cycle that you just keep on repeating. The fates, you need to trust with the universe message in the bottle. You need to listen to your guides, pay attention to your dreams and soulmates. You'll finally be meeting your soulmate, or you've already met your soulmate. Okay, especially if you're single. But you need to heal first. You need to heal your broken heart. Some of you needs to learn how to be loyal. Okay, especially if you're too promiscuous or if you're just too much of a player. Okay, because happiness is already here. That spark and fireworks that you're looking for, finally you'll be able to conquer it. You just need to straighten up. Okay, I'll be taking a short break and I'll be back later on. Okay.